Everyone stick with us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. S&Ps are up 73, Dow's up 700, NASDAQ up 151, which is, I guess, a little bit down from where it was on its highs. I mean, it's about S&P's about 25 points down from its highs right now. If you're here right now, say what up. Good morning. Appreciate you. Micah, Carmine, Hank, yo, Jeff, Reggie, what's going on, guys? How we doing? So there's kind of a mixed amount of people here. Some people are going to make a lot of money today, and then other people, like myself, are going to lose a lot of money today. so there's really no in between. There's really no in between. You either made all the money or you lost all the money on this move. So, you know, we'll see kind of what happens here, but everything is ripping up basically on hopes of a coronavirus treatment. You know, they're saying that it's infected, GILD, effective. I mean, so GILD. What's the name of the drug? Let's try to see. What's the name of this drug here? Do they name drop it? Gilead reported drugs showed some effectiveness in treating the coronavirus, giving investors some hope. There could be a treatment solution that helps the country open faster from the widespread shutdowns. Also, Trump outlined a plan and gave the green light for states to reopen, which is kind of interesting. The same day, earlier that day, New York said they're going to be extending their lockdown. So I don't know what's going on, but it's kind of weird to me. On the same day, I got birds in my window right now, and there's snow, and they're like, what the heck? There's like inches. It's not a little snow outside. There's literally inches of snow right here in Chicago. Like, why? All right, rant over, guys. rant over. But what I'm saying is, earlier that day, Governor in New York said we're going to extend the lockdown period, their shutdown period of non-essential businesses. And later that day, Trump said, I know that Trump and Cuomo have been kind of not seeing eye to eye lately, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And later that day, Trump outlines a plan for the states to reopen the economy. However, Trump does not have the authority to reopen the states. You know, so... Oh man, Rohan, if you're just joining, say what up. We got Rohan, Polo, David, York, Kelly, John, Will, Jesse. So, you know, I don't know what's going on. You know, and then we got a report that this drug could be a treatment for it, that people are recovering quickly. It doesn't say in here. I thought it started with an R, I think. Yeah, after Stat News reported that a Chicago hospital treating coronavirus patients with I hope I don't butcher this, remdesivir, in a trial where recovering rapidly from severe symptoms. The publication cited a video obtained where the trial results were discussed. An effective treatment is a huge deal and would create a path to open the economy and resume normal social activities way sooner than a vaccine. A treatment is safer and more scalable because it's only given to people who need to be treated. So, you know, what they're saying is, hey guys, if you get the coronas, it's okay. We got this for you, lined up for you. Get the corona. Please get the corona. This is actually better for you than the vaccine, because instead of preventing it, we're kind of enabling it. So, I mean, I get that. I kind of like that idea. I mean, I don't like waiting 2 years in my house for a vaccine to arrive, you know? but you know, I don't know. The market move. I mean, Gilead's already down $5.40 from its highs, down pretty large right now. To kind of go, to kind of go through my portfolio here, I'll go through it in just a second here. Yo, Gino, what's going on? What's the best site for economic news? I mean, I pretty much just use CNBC just for data, but I don't. I try not to take opinion pieces and stuff from other people. I mostly just try to get like actual data that came out. Morning, could we banks, specifically JPM and Christine, Bank of America. Disney short, yeah, Disney. I mean, so SPY closed at 279, ripped all the way up to 289. It's currently at 286 right now. It does look like we're in like kind of a little bit of a downtrend channel. So this is gonna be interesting. Boeing also up on reports, and Boeing's kind of a scam. So Boeing bled everybody out all day. All those call buyers, everybody, it bled them out all day, even though the market was up. Boeing just kept dropping, squeezing out the hope of everybody going into expiration Friday. Today's expiration Friday on the monthlies, this month's for April. Yep, just making sure I have my time right, because we're all kind of confused what day it is. So today's the expiration for the monthlies, which is pretty big, and they report news that they're going to resume production by April 20th or at the earliest. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. What's going on, Jason? This is all business, but most of can't comprehend that. Party favors. Blue, what's going on? What's going on, J Cam? I'm holding BA puts. I don't know. I think right now all puts are kind of toast. To kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be, if they resume production, I mean, obviously you were trading the chart, right? You're trading this chart. I mean, it's still technically it's still in a downtrend channel. I mean, if it starts popping above like 165, but you're not going to want to probably hold 120 puts if it's ripping up to 165. I mean, it really depends on what your timing is, I mean, this could definitely push up to like the 180, 200 area. I mean, Boeing is going to have a terrible year. They've been having a terrible year before this, with the Max 737 Max. Now the coronavirus, now the travel industry's down, plane cancellation. I mean, they're gonna go through a rough time. But I mean, they're already pretty low, so it's kind of priced in. So I mean, I think it was dangerous shorting down here, regardless, knowing that it's ripped so hard around the 132, 135 area. I think that was, if you didn't make money on this way down and you bought down here at close and you were hoping for a gap down, I mean, I didn't trade this because that's what it looked like to me. For me, it looked like there's a high probability that you can get screwed up, but like at the same time, you don't want to buy calls. So if you don't know what to do, just stay out. Don't do it. All right, looks like we have the S&P's breaking down here a little bit. So kind of go over everything right now. So I'm short a decent amount. So when I said I'm going to lose all my money, I'm probably going to lose somewhere around, let's see here. How much are we going to lose today? We're probably going to lose maybe like $500 to $700. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we open. But right now I am short Goldman Sachs, but I do have 2 weeks on this, so I'm not too concerned. I'm just going to probably let this Goldman Sachs. I have a debit spread, and if it doesn't work out, it's a small position. We can roll that out. I've been short Costco. Probably should have closed this out on Wednesday when it came profitable, but then that got away from me. So now we're down on that. This is actually a bad print. We're not actually up on Costco. Chipotle, I did an earnings short. So Chipotle, I shorted the 700 strike, thinking that the restaurants were going to be down. I mean, sure, Chipotle is busy or whatever, but I think they're going to take a hit. I don't think they deserve to be up this high during a pandemic when everything is shut down. And sure, people still go to Chipotle, people still order from DoorDash. I get it, but I'm still going to short. I did a small position on that, so that one cost me. I did two debit spreads that were 98 cents each. I also just to kind of play defense, I did short a futures contract up in here, so I am a little bit green on this, not by much, but if we get a little bit of drop down, playing some defense, gonna drop down. So today, I'm hoping that we can fill this gap right in here is my goal. We fill this gap to 820. I'm not saying we need to go red on the day or anything, but what I'm planning on right now is we have a gap fill on the futures from the 28.50 down to 28.20. That way I can get some money back. And then basically what I do when I know that I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be in the hole, I kind of start day trading my way out of it. Start day trading my way out of this. I'm still short Peloton, which I think I'll be up some money on, thankfully. So I'm short Peloton. I've been holding the 37 put for a few days. I did go down. I did lose a little bit of money on it yesterday. I was down $70 on this position, but I have till May 15th on this bad boy. So I'm gonna actually be profitable today because Peloton's down to 33.90. So we're coming back once it gets some momentum back to the downside, and it's below 34. There's major resistance here at 34. I think that we're gonna retrace back to 30 or 28 area is my guess. So that is what I'm looking at. So it's not all doom and gloom for me, but it's gonna hurt. But I hope through what I do today, people can learn on. Just because you're going to open in the red, and 100% for the fact you're going to open in the red, it doesn't mean that it's over. However, this is why you don't invest all your capital at one time. And you're like, I only have a $100 account. Well, then you should save up some more money until you get a $2,000 or $5,000 account. I mean, that's just the truth of it. I know people don't like to hear that, but it's the truth, because you're going to lose that $100. You're going to lose that $100 10 times, and you could have funded your account $1,000 once. Boeing's dumping. Is it too late for the Gilead train, Ivan? Yeah, I mean, I feel like I got to sneeze. I guess it depends on Gilead, what it's going to do here. If it can level it out, maybe at 80 we can play the bounce. I don't know, but it doesn't. It's not looking good pre-market. People are like, all over the internet, Twitter's like, oh man, I'm going to be so rich, I'm going to be that, and then like the market opens and you're like, I actually not as rich as I thought I was going to be. Sucks. Did BA ever fix that plane? No, I don't think so. I think they're still having software issues. Yo, Nate, if you're just joining, say what up. If you guys can do me the favor, hit the like button. It helps out the YouTube algo, helps out the videos. I appreciate it. Yeah, everything is kind of selling off a little bit here, but we'll see. I mean, there's really low volume right now, so it's gonna be interesting to me once things open and volume kicks in here a little bit. So yeah, I mean, the S&Ps are kind of bouncing around here. SPY bouncing a little bit from 285 up to 286.50, kind of just pinging back and forth right now. So the market's opening in like 15 minutes, and people are like, oh, should I hold? Should I sell? Should I hold? Should I sell? AMC jumped 56. They got a 56% raise. AMC is up 56%. I think that. Well, it was. I mean, it was down to $2. That's nice. Penny stockers are gonna love AMC this morning. I need a red day for I lose all my money as the same as like $500. Yo, Hank, it's a pleasure. So I think we're gonna be okay. Anyone think Tesla might go down? I mean, Tesla's gonna go down eventually, but I mean, I've lost a fair share of money trying to short this baby, and you just don't short it, I guess. Wait till it falls hard and then go long. Will the airlines actually post earnings? I think they will, but they're going to. I think if they haven't already, they're not going to give 2020 guidance. I feel. Yeah, Iceman, we were talking about AMC 2 days ago. Home Depot holds above 208. Yeah, I mean, right now housing is in shambles. Right now it's at 207.50. So Home Depot, I mean, it's a stock I actively trade, and if it can push above like 210 area would be ideal, but I don't know. It's been showing some weakness around like the 205, 208 area right in here. It's been showing some weakness. So, and that's because, all the home builders reports all were down. So I'll be looking at Visa this morning as well. Visa, we made a healthy trade. I did go long on Visa yesterday when it popped up from 161 to 165. I wish I could have caught this short, but I didn't want to get too greedy with it. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. It looked like it was going to have a V-shaped recovery, and then failed pretty hard. So Visa actually paid out, and the options were not that expensive. So it has good movements, and you can capture some really great deltas for a cheaper price than playing like Netflix or Apple or something like that. So Disney, what we want to talk about is Disney. So Disney, Disney is still shut down. I mean, obviously you gotta be the thing you have to be careful about with Disney. People want to own the stock. Also, if there's going to be an end to the shutdown, they can reopen. So, Disney right now is making higher lows. It is trending up slowly because it's still closed, right? So if you want to go long Disney, you don't want to go long Disney for like next week. Like if you want to buy calls in here, you're gonna want to go like probably like September or July, maybe September. Sure, you're gonna have to pay a hefty price, but it's a lot safer. So if you want to go long Disney, I mean, I think that it's gonna pull back a little bit, at least to like the 105, 104 area, before trying to go long again. But we'll see. We'll see. It's very interesting to see right now. Right now, the price action is fading a little bit, so it's going to be really interesting once some volume kicks in here. What's going to happen to the market? I mean, we're up a bit, but we've seen it very consistently that this could, a 600 point Dow gain gets erased in minutes. We've seen the S&P drop 100 points in 15 minutes. So I mean. But we could also see it rip up. So, I'm not saying that to kind of scare you guys or anything, but we say, like, anything, right now, anything is possible. We're like, what the heck is going on? If we look at the S&Ps, essentially we gapped up, it's following a V-shaped formation, but is it going to rip up or gravitate back towards the 2800 mark? That's the question that we have right now. It seems to like this 2800 area where it was finding some sort of consolidation, but now that it's gapping up, we'll see. Right now, futures are kind of chilling. It's honestly a coin toss. So if you're super profitable and you have options expiring today, I've said it in the Discord. If you're profitable on an option, don't be greedy. And if it expires today, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy in general. Treat that thing like a hand grenade because that option. I mean, price action later in the day may be working for you, but theta is going to come and eat that baby hard. Eat that baby hard. Told you not to short Tesla. Yeah, I get it. I get it. It's all good. It's all good. I think I'm going to lose all my week's earnings. Yeah, so far I'm up this week, but today we'll kind of determine what's going to happen with that. I've been doing fairly well this week. But yeah, if you know how to price your option, put your limit order at open. I mean, that's what I would do. Everyone with a stimulus check in my city has been going to Home Depot because and Walmart are the only stores open. Nice. Aaron. What's going on, Danny? Ryan, how we doing? Good morning. Just woke up here. Chilly in Alaska. It's snowing here in Chicago, man. Did you trade Netflix at all? I've this week the only thing I've been doing on Netflix is day trading it. So thankfully not, because I was day trading it to the long side. I'm not holding anything Netflix overnight except for a debit spread for May. I have a debit spread for May 15th because I was thinking I'm short Netflix for the long term because I was thinking it was going to come back down, but we'll see. I think the earnings will be interesting. Interesting. Like that, I've been holding that debit spread for a while though. Yeah, if tech pulls back, I'm also short Netflix, Microsoft. So I'm short Microsoft this morning. I have the 175 put, but for next week expiration. So probably wasn't smart for me to get in front of the train, but I got in front of it. I thought it was gonna stay below like the 175, 176 area, and then it pushed at close here to the 177 area. It was holding pretty good at 176, and then right at close it pushed. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll see what happens. Then we have a major gap up, but looks like if we can get if tech starts fading, the market is going to be in trouble because tech is what's been holding the market up right now. Apple's red. Yeah, I mean this, man, that is crazy. Wow. I didn't even check Apple out yet this morning. Apple moved to 296, now back at 283, below the 286 close. That Microsoft definitely looks a lot stronger than Apple though, so I probably should have shorted Apple, not Microsoft. but I haven't traded Apple in a little bit. I was taking a little bit of a break of it to kind of refresh, get the tickers going. Oh, Apple got downgraded. Let's see here. When is Netflix earnings? Netflix earnings are next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, the 21st. Still got two puts on Ford. Yeah, right now on options, just take the freaking profits. There's no reason in this market right now. I agree with the guy in the backwards. Yeah, take your profits. You can reload. Thankfully, I'm making a little bit of money. So like I said, I'm going to be trying to offset some of these losses. I'm going to be down on Microsoft. I'm going to be down on Goldman Sachs. I'm going to be down on Chipotle. Don't trade Chipotle if you don't know what you're doing because the options liquidity is terrible. So I pretty much only do spreads in there. This is gapping up, pretty hefty on Chipotle. But Chipotle, what I was looking at here was, now it's gapping up above 800. I was looking at it was getting stopped out around 800 here, and it was getting stopped out below like the 200 day. So now we're above it. So, we'll see. We'll see. I got a lot of time on Chipotle, so I can wait. Should you cut losses? I think everyone should have an exit plan. And if you want to hold on to something, like I want to hold on to some of these puts. Like I think I'm going to hold on to Microsoft. I'm going to hold on to Goldman Sachs. I'm going to hold on to Chipotle because I got a lot of time on it. So I'm going to relax. What I'm going to do though is day trade the heck out of it today and get myself back to positivity. that's back up to positive. Back to green, or come. If I can't get back to green, as close as I can go. But no, CMG though, I've been trading it for quite a few years. It's a very profitable stock, but it's very hard to trade. It's very hard to trade. It's pretty dangerous. Yeah, no, Hank, I don't have today's expiration. I have 2 weeks out on Chipotle. Actually, I have next week. Sorry, next week expiration. It's an earnings play basically that I put on. So we'll see what happens with it next week. But yeah, Microsoft, Apple, we got. Let's see what Visa's doing. Visa's trying to come back up a little bit. This S&P cracked below 2850 right now, so we'll see. SPY's at 285. So we're still up a healthy amount, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Are the bears going to lay into this in a few minutes, or is there going to be a massive short squeeze? That is the question. Are there going to be a bunch of sellers? What are we going to do? How many years have we been trading for? Close to 7 years. But options mostly only 5 years out of that. What's your thoughts on Walmart up on 150 call for June? Should I take profits that much? time left before on the contract. Yeah, I mean, if it hits your profit target, take it off. I mean, Walmart. I mean, it's ripping through. There's no resistance here. However, this morning it's down. It's not reacting to the news. So you want to just be careful. I mean, Walmart through all of this has been moving very, very, very choppy. It's going to mess you up. I mean, huge rips, as you can see here, huge rips until 128, got sold off hard. Then it broke above resistance. Just for me, I always take my profits on Walmart because Walmart I feel is very choppy, as you can see, and very unpredictable. I usually don't like trading Walmart's chart because it's very choppy and very hard to read. I mean, it gets very crazy. So when I'm profitable on Walmart, I take it because Walmart, from my experience, Walmart does nothing but disappoint me. you know. You know. So what I'm looking to day trade today, I'm right now I'm day trading the S&P futures. I'm gonna be looking to day trade Visa as well. These are probably the two stocks I'm gonna trade. I might try to get into Netflix as well. So if I could day trade Netflix, maybe Netflix will have a reversal. Maybe it'll crash down hard and try to reverse. I'm gonna try to trade the call side on Netflix, but it's down about $11 right now. But $11 for Netflix in the last week is nothing. I mean, it's basically it ran 90 points from high to low. So these are kind of what I'm looking for day trades right now. I'm already in S&P futures. I'm up $30 right now. Nothing crazy, but market's going to open here in a few minutes. Any other stocks you guys want to look at that I didn't cover so far while we're waiting for the market to open? Short Zoom. I haven't traded Zoom. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, there's definitely some rotation in the market. So like you guys can definitely tell that the stocks that were performing well when the market ripped up high, that money flowed out to the stocks that were not performing well. So like Amazon was selling off, Zoom was selling off, Peloton was selling off. All the stocks that had been performing well got sold because that money started to rotate into other names that were what people thought were a better price. Jesse, we did cover Disney, Facebook. Clinton, Facebook I've been looking at now. Facebook and Google. Now I'm gonna give you a little tip here. Advertising is going to take a massive hit. So Facebook and Google are gonna crap the bed hard now, and I think that's gonna be on earnings. People I think are overpricing this right now because they're gonna take a massive hit. The main YouTube channel, the main Us vs. Herd YouTube channel, I'm gonna share some information with you, is down about 70% in advertising in the last month due to advertisers pulling out of YouTube. So I've done a lot of research on this. It's not, hey, is it just me? Did I do something wrong? Did it blah, blah, blah? No, I didn't do anything except for advertising in Q2 dried up because nobody has any money. So Facebook and YouTube, I feel, are going to take a massive hit. Now Facebook's reporting earnings on February 29th. So I'm seeing if Facebook and Google can go push a little bit higher because I'm going to be looking to short Facebook and Google and stocks that are heavily relying on advertising to kind of get my money back. No, but just letting you know, if you guys just Google like YouTubers ad revenue and stuff like that, you'll see. I mean, there's a lot of information on this. Everyone's taking a massive hit, and YouTube shares ad revenue with the people that make content on there, such as myself. So you want to be careful. I'm looking to short Facebook and YouTube with revenues down that much. I mean, it's gonna be a lot. Clinton, it doesn't matter if people are home if no one's making money. It doesn't matter. You could have a million. You could have the whole world on Facebook, and if it doesn't make any money, who cares? their ad revenues and outlook profit targets and revenues are going to be slashed for 2020. All right, so we're opening it up here. Yo, Army Joe was on 115 call for mRNA, nice, or GILD. Yo, Nate, mRNA. Okay, so let's see. Market's opening up here. S&P's up 65, Dow's up 624, NASDAQ up 133. Let's see what mRNA is doing. mRNA is holding pretty nice right now at 50. 48. Man, that skyrocketed. So if anyone was trading this, I mean, I guess the play here would have been more long term. You know, the monthlies are, no contracts have been traded yet for May. These are going to be up 5,000% for today's expiration. June's going to be up pretty hefty too. I just felt like the options were overpriced, but I guess, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, this was trending up, but it finally exploded. A bunch of people are going to take profits though on that. Okay, so the damage right now. So we're down. Here, we'll show you the damage. So I'm up a little bit. S&P futures, I'm up on Peloton. We got $130 back. Up on Netflix a little bit, and we're down. So I'm down. Actually, not down that bad. I'm not doing that bad. I'm not even down $400. Not that bad. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. Right now S&Ps are dropping a little bit. SPY's down to 284, broke 285 here. So is this going to come back down? Are we going to fill this gap? I want S&P futures to come down to like 2820 area. I want to close out my contracts. That's my goal. mRNA selling off here. Like I said, people are going to take profits from that huge spike up. I mean, it's up 12%. Visa having a V-shaped recovery here. But we'll see how that going. It tried that yesterday and it failed. So we'll see if Visa can push up. Like Visa, you know, it's still Visa here. I'm playing, you know, you got to be careful with it because it is, if you're buying calls, it still is in a downtrend here. So we got to be careful. You know, if it could break 175, that would be ideal. But I don't know. S&Ps are selling off a little bit more now. Disney, let's see, Disney, yeah, Disney. Wow, you guys can't see anything that I'm talking about. I didn't realize I had that on there. Disney is crapping the bed like usual. So that's why you take your money. You know, Clinton, but Clinton, I could be wrong. I could be wrong about Facebook. I could be wrong about Google. So, you know, it happens, man. It happens. Okay, so my P&L is not doing that terrible today. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. We'll see what happens when the market starts to digest this a little bit. I'm thinking we're gonna push down. I want 2820 area. I want to fill this right in here. I bought a bunch of drunk on Facebook the past 2 weeks. Yeah. AMD. Let's see what we got going this morning for AMD. Ouch. Yeah, I mean the money's outflowing from the top performers into the underperformers. I feel that's the way it's looking like. Man, Peloton's down almost $3. Hopefully we create a little bit of panic in Peloton so I can get down to like the 30 area would be nice. But you know, anytime you see a chart like this, use extreme caution for going long. Sure, we could have gapped up, but you know, when you're going long up in here, you want to use extreme caution because it could definitely be a double top. Definitely could be a double top. Now, it could push through, but for it to get hard smacked yesterday, it got hard smacked at 58, got hard smacked, came back down. If we look at that, hit 58, hard smack down, try to recover. I definitely wouldn't have felt good holding long overnight on AMD. And all it's doing right now is basically flat. So all it's doing right now is crushing some premiums. I mean, AMD long term should be okay, but you know, it's had quite the run. You know, yo, Brooklyn locked in profits, good. That's what I like to see. lock in the profits. So it looks like S&P futures and Peloton are paying out pretty decent, but we're gonna have to make some plays here. We're gonna have to make some plays on Visa. Probably gonna wait an hour or so to see where this shakes out to. You know, Goldman Sachs GS is just ripping up. It's at 180, almost 185. It did hit 188.50. So we'll see. Can the banks hold? Let's see. JP Morgan. JP Morgan up another 5%. XLF. I'm definitely glad that I sold my XLF puts when they were like 21.50 the other day. They did drop down to 21. But I'm definitely glad I got out of XLF puts. That's for sure. Had a 40% profit on it. Yo, Trevor. Let's see. Petome. Peloton. I need you to make me some money today. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, Peloton had over a $9 billion valuation for, you know. Okay, so now I think the chart is officially broke, so I think that it's definitely going to be revisiting this like 30-28 areas is my target. You know, I have a month on it, so we're gonna take it easy, but right now I got a 63 delta on it, so for every dollar it goes down, I'm gonna make an extra $63 right now. So we're just gonna hang tight. We're gonna hang tight. We're gonna try to make some money here. But this is kind of the same. This is kind of the same setup, you know, that we were talking about AMD. Once it starts getting up to here, potentially could be a double top. And yes, I think it did short squeeze a little bit yesterday, but notice it closed. It closed where it closed. It squeezed up to 38 yesterday, but it closed. This candle is where it closed at 36.40, and just under this top here. So that's why I felt comfortable holding. Is it got smacked down? It closed below this high over here, which was the top in December 2nd. So that's why I felt comfortable. That's why I felt comfortable holding. But right now we're just kind of relaxing. Let's see. Apple's down. Alibaba's down. Apple's trying to push up a little bit. Alibaba's down $2. Man, it's down $6 from its pre-market highs. I mean, Alibaba's just looking bad. Yeah, definitely could be getting topped out right in here. Some resistance up in here. Amazon's down 50 points. I'm surprised Tesla's up so much after it's been a pretty strong performer in all this, you know? I'm really surprised about that. Okay, so I'm actually think that my P&L is not looking that bad anymore. Actually, I think I'm close to break even. Actually, I think I'm green. I think I'm green right now. Okay, that's probably not good for because I was positioned pretty bearish, but probably not good if I'm green. I'm bearish. Not good. Not good for them calls right now. So I mean, I was actually thought that I was going to be down a hefty bag today, but thankfully yesterday I did a bunch of repositioning. I was pushing out expirations. You know, Amazon's coming down pretty good, even though this little red candle doesn't even look like it's moving that much. It doesn't even look like a 65 down day for Amazon. I mean, crazy. I'm back in the green, baby. I'm back in the green thanks to Peloton and shorting S&P futures. Peloton's trying to push up though, so I might not be green for long if it picks up momentum here. But the hiccup for Amazon, yeah, 65 points. Yeah, I think that's just the first 30 minutes. I mean, I think that we could be pushing green here, and I might be a little bit trouble. Might be a little bit of a trouble here, but you know, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay, and if not, we're gonna trade our way out of it. You know, you don't want to. If you're feeling like very emotional about your positions, like for me, I've literally been sitting here, doing nothing. You know, just kind of watching, seeing what's going to go on. If you're feeling like emotional about your positions, you're either trading too big or you're not confident in that position. So I feel pretty confident, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Peloton's bouncing up a little bit, but we're pretty good in the money here. I'm holding the 37 put right now. Tan, nice. Hope he made some good money today. UAL. I don't know. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you want to. I think we should let one of the airlines report and see what happens. I mean, the airlines, it's going to be a disaster. I know they're sitting at their lows and it looks like it wants to recover, but it's a disaster. Nobody traveling unless we reopen everything soon. But I don't know. But yeah, thanks to S&P futures and Peloton, I'm back in the green. So not doing too bad. Definitely thought it was going to be worse. I thought I was going to lose like, which I still could. I mean, the day is still early, but the good news is now I have, since the market is open, I'm going to have some control over my portfolio versus like overnight you just see a number on the screen. You're like, well, I hope for the best. I hope we make it. We'll have to figure out defense in the morning. But last night, if it stayed up where it was last night, definitely would have been $500 to $700 loss this morning. Definitely not, and that's not terrible for me. Definitely you could trade your way out of that, but it's not. No one wants to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I've got to trade my way out of a $700 hole. Like it's not funny. It's not fun. Hank's out of P-Town, Peloton. Nice. Good job. Preston got a debit spread closing out. Banks are staying up. Yep. Tesla. Okay, come on. Fill this gap, baby. Fill this gap. Tesla's ripping down now. Was ripping up. I think this is going to be a crazy Friday. Like this massive gap up. If this thing craps the bed today, that is going to be crazy. Daniel took profits on GLD and Disney. Nice. Let's see, Disney's still falling. It's kind of holding at 105. Yeah, that 108 area, man, 107. I was really regretting not shorting. I was thinking about it shorting at 107 the other day when we were up in here because we had a nice healthy gap down the next day to 102. But hey, But it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me that I'm up this much money and I was bearish. Costco taking a hit as well. So yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm back in the green on the day, getting some money back in here. Now I'm still down like on Costco and Chipotle and stuff, but we're going the right direction. We're going the right direction. But Costco's down a little bit. See what happens. Money's outflowing from Costco. Took a big hit from 320 down to 317. Netflix is holding at 421. It looks stuck. People are like, what the heck? What the heck's going on? It's only the first 15 minutes. Yeah, Fridays have been tough to be green. Thursdays have been consistently green, but Fridays have not. Fridays have been red, and now we have a major gap up. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen today, like throughout the day. I don't know. Vegas is closed, so people had to go somewhere, man. Vegas is closed, so someone had to place their bet somewhere else. Here you go. The stock market. You can gamble at home. You don't have to go. Sure, you're not going to get the lobster and crab buffet and all you can eat, and you're not going to get the social experience that you got before. But hey, it does the job. Let's see if Apple's recovering. It could push the S&P up. Let's see, Apple Apple's not recovering. Tried to recover, got smacked hard. Tried to recover at 287, got smacked down at 283. Cocktails are cheaper at home. You won't choke on all the smoke. They don't let you smoke in them anymore. Well, at least in the Chicago area. You can't smoke inside casinos, which is good. I mean, the casinos don't have any windows or anything. Like, you don't want to be in there with a bunch of smoke. Bro, do you think we've seen the bottom yet? I tend to trade, like a long time ago I learned, especially when we were pushing all-time highs. Like, one lesson that I learned a long time ago is I don't think there's a bottom. Well, the bottom is zero, obviously. That's not going to happen. But I don't believe there's a bottom, and I don't believe there's a top, because it really helps me out mentally on picturing the market. Because if you think there's a top there, you might be tricking yourself into thinking there's a top. If there's a bottom there, you might be tricking yourself into thinking there's a bottom. So kind of just follow the price action and see what happens, you know? Yeah, I think smoking in casinos is mostly bad. I don't know about Vegas because they kind of do what they want, but in Chicago casinos you can't smoke. Smoking's banned, which I mean I'm down for. I mean I don't smoke, I don't like smoke, and I got kids. Spy's trying to make a decision here. Trying to push up here, trying to level out 28, 284.50. Trying to make a decision. I don't know if a married guy can experience the social experience in Las Vegas. I don't think so. That card was tossed out the window. But it's cool. I'm not really much of a I'm not really much of a party guy, you know. I'm more of a quiet, chill, relax. I'm not really much of a partier. New Orleans casinos are smoke free, much nicer experience. At least playing Texas Hold'em in some Vegas casino, you're not up against AI. Are you sure about that, Ryan? Are you sure about that? You sure you're not up against AI in the casino? Because I beg to differ. It doesn't look necessarily strong here, but it's trying to bottom out. It's trying to bottom out here at 28, 284.50. Is it going to push or is it going to fail? Or is it just going to be like, hey guys, let's just chill. Let's suck up some premium and then we'll start moving again at some point. If you guys could do me a favor, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. But yeah, it's pretty quiet right now. Netflix 425 trying to push up. But it's just chilling. It's trying to make a decision. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So we have dropped a little bit, but I mean, SPY is still up a healthy almost $6 right now. So it's not like it's losing a ton of ground. I mean, sure, it's down from the highs of 288, but it looks like people are selling into there. Maybe it may push higher up in here. So we'll see. Daniel, what expiration for next week? You trading next week expiration on Costco? Yeah, liquidity is bad, but it pays out. It pays out pretty good. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why I like to trade it. I'm definitely against illiquid options. However, I am, you know, I'm definitely against illiquid options, but you gotta put. Yeah, I mean, what I try to do with Costco when you see they're not that liquid is I try to underprice, and I never hit, like if I'm gonna buy a put, I never just hit ask and buy. You know, I always will hit the. I'll always try to, like right now, if I'm looking at the 320 put right now, let's say if I was looking at this, I would definitely try to price this closer to the bid, like put in like 520, and sometimes I get filled, so I would put in like 520 right here, hit confirm and send, and I would much prefer I try to get more down to the bid than the ask, because the ask is you're going to leave some money on the table. You know, a lot of beginners, what they do is they just hit ask, hit buy, and of course they're going to sell it to you at the ask, and your broker, especially Robinhood, is going to give it to you at the ask. So, you know, you want to be careful. You want to be careful about just hitting the ask on things and buying. You know, I know people, you know, get all caught up in the moment and they start freaking out and doing all crazy stuff. But if you just kind of relax, and you'll be all right. Carmine, anyone having Thinkorswim problem? I called them 20 minutes ago. Wait time kind of sucks. I don't want to trade, but maybe get a bad feel if I can't change prices. I don't know. I'm just using it for charts. I'm using Tastyworks right now to execute my orders, and that seems to be going okay. Yo, Tony, thanks a lot, man. If you guys are here, haven't said anything in the chat, say what up. Definitely want to meet you. Want to meet the people that are watching. I definitely thank you all for the support. Thanks, guys, so much. But yeah, right now we're just chilling. Netflix can't hold up 422, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to play the long side on Netflix today. Maybe this afternoon. We'll see. Clinton, it's a pleasure, man. Costco's trying to push up a little bit. S&P's SPY is still trying to figure it out. SPY is still trying to figure out. It's like stuck here, like 285. It keeps getting pushed down a little bit, right at 285. Ten got up 42% on the account, man. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. And like I was saying yesterday, I'm okay with losing money on my account if they let us go outside safely. You know, I'll lose $2,000 right now if we could just get over with this quarantine thing and coronavirus and we can move on. I will lose $2,000 today. I will do it. But I mean, not that I want to. Yo, James, what's going on? Brooklyn is using TOS and got out of his positions perfectly. Nice. Let's see here. There's really no news today other than there's no report scheduled to come out, so there's really no other catalyst other than this Gilead drug for treating coronavirus. That's all that's going on today. Let's see what GILD is doing right now. Did it fade? Yeah, it faded a little bit. It's coming down. What about mRNA? Ooh, that got hit hard, pretty hard here. But still a hefty gap. But we'll see what happens. If mRNA, if it can come back down to like 40 or 37.5, I might try to put some long-term calls in there. We'll see. Same with GILD. If GILD, maybe I'll play a little bit of both. Maybe I'll play them both. What I'll try to do is try to add some long delta, because I have a lot of short delta right now. So if I could add some long delta, if this can come back down, I don't know if it's going to. But if it can, I don't like trading. I don't like going long up here. If it can come down. Hank missed mRNA puts. Don't worry. There's more opportunity in the market, my friend. There's going to be more opportunity. I guess that report is legit. I don't know. I don't know what kind of approval it's going to need, and I don't know what kind of testing they need. I'm sure they've been trialing it out at a hospital in Chicago. So if I get corona, I got to figure out what hospital that is, because I want to go there. If I get corona, I want to go there. If it's a hospital in Chicago, I definitely want to go see which one it is. But it was real news about Gilead. I'm surprised it didn't go a lot higher than that. Yeah, I mean it's getting pushed down a little bit here. So if we can come back down, I don't know, 75 or something, that would be nice. But you know, what you can do. It's kind of expensive for it. For an $82 stock, you can strangle it. You can put on like a bearish strangle, and then when it gets to the bottom, you can load up on calls. But like what we can do for let's say 2 weeks out, we can buy like the 85.90 call, and then buy like an at the money put. But it's gonna cost a lot, and you're gonna have to hold on for a little while. Depending on what size your account is, you might have a little trouble. Morgan Stanley's dropping. BA's ripping. Let's see here. BA. Holy cow. Morgan Stanley, and Morgan Stanley's coming down. Let's see. BA. I got out of BA. I got out of Morgan Stanley yesterday. So it's going to be interesting if it comes up here to 160. What happens here? This is going to be the test. This is going to be the test for Boeing. If it can push up, it might be able to push, but not sure. You know, if it looks, maybe look to get on a dip today on Boeing. If it looks like we can get a dip. So Visa's coming down a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. Right now it's kind of a mixture where things are pushing up hard. This is definitely going to contribute to the Dow being up, you know. But is this going to hold? Is the question. Is it going to hold? It's a coin flip. You guys think it's going to hold or not? What do you guys think? We going to hold today, or is the market going to crap the bed by the end of the day? That is the question. Ben says not going to hold. Right now it's looking like it doesn't want to, but crap on the banks. Hopefully, I'm short GS still. 10 made profit on the calls. Mine says fill the gap. That's why I'm thinking we fill a little gap here. We don't need to go red on the day, but just, you know, a little gap here, you know. Yeah, we probably watch them close, because since today's monthly expiration, watch them close the day flat and burn premiums on both sides, you know. You know, the one interesting thing is like, you know, Bears get mad at the Bulls because they're always the Bears are usually on the losing side of things, because the Bears can make 50% on the way down, but the Bulls can make 100% on the way up. So that's why Bulls get paid more money, and that's why Warren Buffett says there's no Bears on the Forbes list. This is why. And this is why. Here we are. So, anyways, I'm going to take off. I will be in the Discord, guys. We'll see what happens today. Stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.